Hello to all those listening from Bowling Green and beyond. I'm Jacob Willer, and welcome to BGRPG's Roll Along Podcast, the premier Dungeons & Dragons show here on Falcon Radio. How are we doing, everybody?
I'm getting through it. I'm getting through it. I have about 2,000 words separating me and my undergraduate degree, and I intend to get through them.
I have done nothing.
General statement unrelated to school.
Yes. What school?
You
He
wouldn't
said
know,
he's
would
done
you?
nothing.
Oh.
Yeah, this guy doesn't know. He doesn't have classes. Or a job.
Bum Jacob, bum
Bum
Jacob.
Jacob, bum Jacob, bum Jacob.
I'm so glad this is how this campaign is ending.
Yeah. No.
How else would it end?
Yeah, what do you
We
think?
expect me to hop on here
you
like,
think we're going to be
hello
solemn
Jacob,
and
I'm
no
having
jokes?
a great day. Thank you so much for asking.
Mm-hmm. No.
I did.
No, we have to end the last session with the shocking plot twist reveal that Jacob is a bum.
I thought you were saying Jacob's pregnant.
No! What? Why would I say that?
You know what? Turn off recording, start over.
Scrap it. It's fine.
Cut this out in
That was
post.
my first
We
thought.
don't need it.
That was just the biggest plot twist I
Cancel the
could think
show.
of.
Cancel the show.
The whole thing. Delete it all.
Scrub it.
Scrub
The
it.
plot twist of all time has happened, people. It's all downhill from here.
But yeah, like all of my friends have pointed out, it is our last episode for this campaign. Last time we faced the dreaded Murgaxor.
That'll be later.
Yes,
They're
See, you can announce it.
conspiring.
Nah.
they are conspiring. It's scary.
It's the last session ever, guys, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But last time we fought the dreaded Murgaxor, who had this great speech of, something, great weaver, give me an honorary degree, and then y'all kicked his ass. Yeah. That's basically what happened.
Yeah, no, that's what
Yeah,
happened. That's
pretty much.
completely what happened.
And with a slight save from some of your old companions at Strixhaven, with Rampart in particular getting the final hit and getting the kill, which is just picture perfect.
And then we brought AI to the campus.
Well, yeah, kinda.
What?
The green stone.
Murgaxor
Or was I not supposed to say what
contained-
that was represented?
was contained
Doesn't
in a small green crystal and just like catapulted into space.
We sent him to Super Hell.
He was sent to the Phantom Zone, General Zod style.
He's going to hurt more than physically possible.
Yes.
I'm so excited.
We're going to follow him for the rest of the session.
Yeah, hurtling through space.
It's just Jacob screaming for 2 hours.
It's just the three of you.
And
That's
you
what the
can't
notes
stop.
say. That's what the.
Yeah.
That's
You
what the
can't
campaign
stop
is.
screaming.
It's 30 pages of the word A.
If he stops screaming, we get to poke him with hot sticks.
You have any hot sticks?
I did. I brought
Actually,
some.
this will be a live
Brought
reenactment.
the hot sticks.
Clatter, clatter, clatter.
Oh no.
They're sharp, too.
Okay.
Keep going.
Anyway.
Start the session.
I believe that sort of takes care of our wrap up. We pick up with Strixhaven. Sort of, the campus itself is sort of coming back to life. The dome of ink has fallen, and outside of the like massive, like almost, I wouldn't say smoking crater, but the like has had multiple holes blasted in its ceiling dance hall. The damage to the campus itself is shockingly minimal. Of course, with the people, that is very much a different story. But we find our three heroes right where we left them. Ajax, you are actively on the shoulders of your cult / spirit squad, doing like a hip hip hooray and tossing you up into the air. Bale, you are I couldn't remember the word last time, and now it's eluding me.
Embracing.
Embraced.
Embracing, not even
Tackle,
embracing. No,
abusing.
like reconcile, not reconcile. Like see if
Reuniting.
reuniting. You're
There we go.
reuniting with your wife Ace. What the fuck is going on with the words?
And Soul was there too.
And Soul was there too. Soul as well is reuniting with Ace. And Eve, you are having just kissed one Grayson Wildemeyer.
One single one.
Yes, only one. To be fair, you've met several, but
Other
you've only
versions
kissed
of you
one.
have kissed other versions of Grace.
But this specific Eve has not.
Well, now she has.
Now she has.
Join the club.
But
The club of evil
Get
Eves.
in line.
yeah, no, the line starts behind Ajax. Actually,
For
No!
for being an Eve kissing Grayson. What line?
I don't know.
What
man.
line?
He's like dressed up as Eve, like, yes, Grayson,
It is
kiss
I.
me now.
It is I.
I am Eve.
But much to the like cheers of both Quintilius and your sister Ellie, and yeah, we'll just sort of pick up there. Does anyone want to pull any particular attention at the moment?
Nope.
Yeah.
I don't want to be first. That's a crazy note to pick up on. I gotta think.
Okay, I'll start then.
Yay.
I don't think there was like words for a
No.
while.
Yeah.
It was kind of just like tears and like emotions. But as that sort of settles, I think it'd be funny if they both like look around for a second. They're like, I forgot we were in public. They like get up. They're like
Oh,
prim and
yeah,
proper
it is.
down. Okay. Anyway,
I will say, Ace does look a little bit more sickly than some of the others. The way this spell works is it basically starts with your arcana, your mana, your magic energy. It drains that, and then it starts working at your own like life battery. Ace didn't have that first step. So she is very like pale, a little thinner than you saw her, especially in like her face. But she's standing strong.
Mr. Dream, I have a question.
Yes.
What's that one world that we went to that was like at Miami?
Ludica.
No, not Ludica. That is Cad's World.
Cad's World.
It's
Um,
called Florida, dude.
Yeah.
It's called Miami.
You know what's
It's in the name.
really unfortunate?
You didn't name it?
No, so it can't be just Florida.
It's Florida.
We wanted
Okay,
it
for
to be-
sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Florida, but spelled completely wrong
Yes, with a
five
Y.
silent
Yeah,
words.
yeah.
Could it be like
With
Flo
a Y.
Rida, like the singer?
Yeah.
But there's a Y
Mm-hmm.
somewhere.
It's the RYDI.
Mm-hmm.
A.
Anyway, they're like prim and proper up for a second, and he goes, "Well, I guess vacation to Florida will have to do.
I suppose
Get you some sun.
home first.
Yeah, probably.
Yes. Thank you.
There's no thanks needed. I literally couldn't have done anything else. If I wasn't doing this, I would have been gone very quickly. Saving you was all there was to do.
I'll be sure to return the favor when I can.
I hope you don't have to. But I guess for the moment, while we're standing here, we can look at all the other good we've been able to do. He like gestures over to Eve and Grayson.
And as you gesture over, in the same moment, Soul goes, Soul goes, all right, you've had enough, and like shoves you aside and like bear hugs Ace.
Oh. Soul, don't crush her, please. I need her intact.
Yeah, you
we
hear
need to
like
take her
the
home.
skeleton noise from Minecraft.
Yeah, I'd like to have her walk through the door rather than crawl or be carried. That would be nice.
Don't act like you don't want to carry her.
Is that in game?
Ajax
that?
from
No.
across the room.
I don't know.
Who said
You.
that?
Some random guy.
That was
some
the
random
voices.
guy.
That was the voices.
The voices.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess you're right. I could carry her. I probably will, but I'd prefer that it was a
Bail.
choice.
Enough. Anyway, we're
Bale
moving
is
on.
awestruck with
Oh.
terror.
I thought there'd be like a cut to the future. I don't. Okay. She pulls away. I don't know what to do.
Me neither.
Cut. Oh.
But
No, that was Liv talking.
Oh.
That was not Eve.
Oh.
well, there
Oh,
was
that
also
was Eve talking.
There's also a little Jacob. You know, that's a good point.
Why didn't I thought I just kind of assumed we would cut forward.
Fair. We're about to.
Oh.
I was just double checking there wasn't anything that anyone wanted to say.
I
really
think
quickly.
she'll like kind of like pull away and like. Sorry. There's a bit forward.
No, it's fine.
It's been a weird few weeks.
Yeah, you're okay. And as the camera pans away, we see very slowly but
Oh, can I go
surely-
run and get my sister, please?
Oh, yeah.
Camera zooms way back in.
just
Yeah, exactly.
it's like in the Emperor's New Groove when like Cusco's like, wait, back to me.
yeah.
I think I'm gonna be like,
Record
oh, we'll talk about that later.
No,
I'm independent. She's gonna run.
No.
I have a
I
dependent.
have a dependent. I have a teenager to go check on, and she like crushes her in a hug. It's like,
Hi,
are you okay?
I'm fine.
Okay,
I'm good.
you look very sick.
I'm okay.
Okay.
Actually, as you look over her, don't get me wrong, she looks drained. But her in particular looks a little stronger than anybody else.
It's that demon in her, dude.
Mhm.
Okay.
It's that connection, not connection, but the blood relation, keeping a substantial amount of power in her. So her batteries were not as depleted as everyone else's. I'm okay.
Okay.
I saw. She like started.
She's gonna push her onto the ground.
Sorry, could you say that again?
What?
He's a demon?
She?
Is part. Oh, wait,
Yeah.
shit, you're right. I thought it was... Wait, was it not the huntsman?
No.
I thought he. Never mind.
No, it was Raph.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
it was
I know
Raph.
it was Raph.
She and Cat are not related because Cat's not. Whatever.
No.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm. She's the daughter of Cad's ex-boss.
Okay.
Ex-boyfriend.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Oh, Cat would have been her stepdad. Step-Cat, if you will.
Her stepcat.
I'm gonna start throwing things.
Uh,
She like gets up and like.
I push her into the
herself
bush, not on the ground.
up.
Sorry.
Yeah, just. That's fair. But.
I did it. Whatever.
That's right. And she like wraps you in a hug that like almost stronger than the one you gave her.
It's the demon in her.
Yeah, just like almost like crush and then just sits
Ellie,
down.
my ribs aren't that strong either. I've barely eaten.
No, okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Missed you, I think. We didn't really. It wasn't really time for
Well,
that.
there was
but-
time.
Well,
There
not.
was time on my end, and she's gonna like maybe like brush leaves out of her hair, and like I missed you too. And then the camera can cut away.
Okay. As the camera pans, we see Quintilius sort of like slapping Grayson on the back, only to then like walk over and give Bale shit, just as like an added like jab to the ribs, even though you just saved campus.
Wait, Grayson?
Punch him.
No.
Oh, Quintilius.
Quintilius, yeah. And Ajax
Bale
gets...
gives Quintilius a giant noogie. Like
Just-
he uses the metal arm to like.
the metal fist and just like whirs it, you know.
I can't tell if that's fun. I can't tell if it's funnier if he like uses the metal arm to like force him down into the noogie position and then gives him a regular noogie, or if he just like gives him a fade.
Bale thinks he's giving a noogie and this is like, you are actively destroying my brain. Hello.
And then we see Ajax getting like brought down from the shoulders of his crew into
Where is Jack?
Jack. It was just kind of giving.
He was just
He
giving.
was giving.
Yes,
Perfect.
he was giving Bale his time with his wife, while hanging out
So
with.
is he just like standing there 5 feet
No,
away?
he's actually hanging out with Rampart.
That was
in
the voice
corner.
he heard.
He's just hanging out with Rampart in the corner. And eventually, when Ajax is being let down from the crowd, and Bale lets go of Quintilius and kind of like shoves him away to like fuck off.
There's a bald spot on his head.
Yeah, Jack and Rampart sort of like split up and like go say hi to their respective people. And we sort of fade away. Campus slowly but surely begins to look just a little bit more normal. Once sort of they get past the step of making sure everyone is medically okay, and then like magically okay, and is capable of casting and what have you, classes do resume for those that want to take them, and
The lecture halls are so empty.
oh yeah. But in addition, in a decision with the school board and the founders and Dr. Rybeek, it was decided that all of those who would be graduating by this point, if they do so choose, can graduate now. And so with the seniors who would have been the previous year quickly get their graduation and ceremony, and that happens in about a week, and then like a week later is yours. And in a very similar way to your convocation that you had many years ago, in a massive stadium, you find yourselves in this like liminal like auditorium with thousands, if not millions, of chairs given the size of this university. I'm assuming only Bale's family comes to be in the audience.
Yup.
We both lost our whole
I-
ass last
Yeah,
night.
yeah. I know. I assumed.
Does the dragon come?
Does the dragon come?
Yes.
Unrelated.
This time, the five founders are there, since they kind of like stick around given cleanup, and
Bale moves him and his family away from them.
oh, fair.
Breaks
They're
all the rules.
they're sat in human form, sort of on the stage with the president and like some of the deans and whatnot. But the Royal Gowers family is sat up at the front. Yes.
I like to imagine his entire family is there, so even Abigail, the youngest, who's like the high priestess, is like sat in a crazy ornate box with like
Yes.
4 priests around.
Yes.
Like,
We are not diving
looking
up into your
scary.
family. at
Oh,
all.
yeah, no. The
What?
toddler's the high priestess of the religion.
Yeah. She is. She's not a toddler. She's like 6, but
Oh, so much better. So much better.
she's like the
Isn't
high
it
priestess
kinda
of the
like
religion.
How, like, the Dalai Lama gets chosen like at birth, basically.
Pretty much, yeah.
Kind of.
Oh, I
Her-
thought she was making like crazy decisions, like the
No.
Pope.
No, she's like mostly a figurehead, but
Okay.
sometimes she talks.
But the the deans give a speech just like convocation. Unlike convocation, they were definitely given a bit more of a time limit and a word limit. They are much briefer, not traveling on and on and on. And then, as sort of the crowd is watching and is cheering on these speakers, Dr. Rybeek steps up
Oh, brother, here we go.
and he taps.
Oh, brother.
This guy stinks. Steps up to the mic and he says, "Students, as I look out at this crowd today, I'm pulled back to the day of your convocation. We had all just finished orientation, and you had finished our scavenger hunt, and a mimic had attacked. The first of many strikes against our university during your time here. But on that day, 3 students stepped up and began their journey as Strixhaven's heroes, walking into a role that should have never been needed but was appreciated all the same. So to Ajax, Eve, and Bale, a personal thanks are in order. What I'm also reminded of from that day are my words to all of you. I believe I was short given how long that ceremony took, but I said that you are about to begin an adventure here, and though I did not know how accurate I was, I also said to get to know your fellow students, because no adventure is complete without those who walk alongside you. As you take these next steps into the great multiverse, and as you begin your careers as great weavers of magic, that is the lesson I hope you take from Strixhaven. The great lesson of this university, the great lesson of life. No adventure is the same without a party to share it. So, I hope you choose your party well, and I hope you I hope you chose your party well, and I hope you continue to do so. I hope you hold those close to you dear, and I hope as you start your next adventure, you have those who are walking alongside you from your time here, even in spirit. As you all leave, take separate paths on different journeys and different adventures, I hope you can look back at the adventure you had here and those you traveled with and smile and know that those steps are what led you here to this moment and everything beyond. I wish you the best as you take this next adventure. May they be kinder, but just as exciting. Thank you." The crowd goes nuts. And before the bringing out of degrees and diplomas, Dr. Rybeek takes a moment, says, "As I said in my speech, frankly, most of us would not be standing here today if it weren't for the brave work of 3 students. So, I would like to take a moment, and if... I'm going to ask this above table because I forgot to ask this before. Ajax and Eve, would you like your last names used in this moment?
So how do I put this? So Ajax's last name doesn't work like a normal last name
Right.
to indicate family name. It was much more of an Ajax, Rixali kind of thing.
Right.
If that's what's... He wouldn't take offense to it, and it feels a lot more official than just Ajax. So sure.
Okay.
You know?
I think she thought about it because, like, obviously they sent out like the notification for like, how do you want your name written on your diploma? At first it was gonna be switch it up to something else, but I think over time Escarite has become less so the people she came from and more so the people, like the different Eves, Elodira, Eliana, like the different Escarites along the way, if you will. So I think she did.
I would like to take a moment. Ajax Rixali, Evangeline Escarite, Bale Gowers, will you please join me on the stage?
He was gonna do like the stock guy, like the who me?
Yeah.
The guy pointing at himself.
Yeah, Ajax gets up and does so.
Bale's like, Bale like is blushing a little bit. And he's like, oh, jeez, okay, I guess I'm gonna go up there.
And
Also, as we're walking up, I think Eve's gonna like lean to them like, did he tell you he was doing this?
I got no such notification.
Ajax is already up there.
as you all walk up there, you are walking out also in their caps and gowns as sort of a pseudo surprise is Grayson, Rampart, and Quintilius.
Why
Because-
is he here?
Because Jack is a year younger than you are.
Oh, he's not graduating. No.
And Grayson and Rampart find it very funny, as clearly the administration was like, oh yeah, we'll just grab people close to them, and it didn't occur to them that you two had gotten into a magical duel in your first year.
Like
The
twice,
first day?
like 3 times.
Yeah, several times. Yeah. And they all present the three of you with these golden medals. On them, the seal of Strixhaven University, and on the back is your name sort of engraved in it, saying with a specific engraving, "Hero of Strixhaven," whatever the date is given your class. It's a little, frankly, generic given what y'all just did. But it's the more of the recognition as you stand before literally almost all of the lives that you saved on that day. And the lives that you saved through the work that you've done over months. And as Eve and Bale, as you two are sort of gestured to walk away, Dr. Rybeek, this you were emailed about. Asked if you would like to say some words. Dr. Rybeek says, and finally, I would like to invite Ajax to the podium.
He steps forward. We're gathered here today to celebrate an evolution. As students, as mages, as people. None of us are the same people now as who we were when we first walked through those magic doors. From all walks of life, beggars and princes, street sweepers and noble heroes. We all set forth with the same excitement and nervousness in the depths of our souls. We didn't know what to expect. When traveling planes, nothing we used to know would apply. And so, this new phase of our lives started. Each and every one of us knew more than anything that we wanted to be a student at Strixhaven. Each and every one of us stepped forward into a whole new world. School was a new experience to many of us. Attending classes, studying, casting, summoning. All sorts of things we'd never done before. But everyone standing here today took it in stride. You didn't flinch at the amount of homework Professor Lang assigned. You didn't give up when your conjurations rampaged through the Fury Gale. And no matter how many times you uttered that incantation, it just wouldn't work, you kept trying. You all persevered not only through academic challenges, but also the emotional, social, and physical challenges as well. You made friends. Maybe the first friends you've ever had. You started clubs. Maybe you even found love. You all have grown so much since you first came here, and I wanted to give you all a round of applause, both to your fellow graduates and yourselves, for all the progress you've made. That assume applause goes up. I would be remiss not to mention the numerous extracurricular perils you faced as well. From demons disrupting high tower games, to possession, to an evil wizard throwing this curriculum into chaos. You've endured events that you couldn't possibly...
He does a thing! It's good, that's good. Keep going.
Jake, we have to copyright the episode now. What the hell?
We don't! Where was I?
A curriculum of chaos.
You have endured events that you couldn't have imagined at the start of your... hang on, what is it called, the time you spend in school? Because I said year, I mean the 4 years. At the start of these 4 years. You would have been perfectly within your right to give up, to leave this campus and never come back. But you didn't. You persevered. And for that, you've shown the strength of character greater than anything anyone could expect of you. Greater than any of you could have imagined. For that alone, you all deserve to be here, holding your degrees. So hold them high, because you've accomplished everything this school could throw at you, plus so much more, and you've still made it here. From the bottom of my heart, and on behalf of everyone I know, congratulations.
I know that guy.
That's my old roommate.
What was his name?
Peter.
Dude, no way Peter's graduating, bro. He's
No,
gone.
he left.
Peter
he was
died.
gone.
No,
yeah.
Peter died in a car accident. on
Did he
campus.
ever unstick bug?
I don't think
I don't think he did.
The car accident
you
was
hear,
him
you hear crickets
underneath
and
of a
you know,
car.
but no one else does.
Also, I want to say, you know how you can like decorate your graduation cap?
Uh-huh.
Ajax just has Buck on there.
Yes. Like a drawing or the
No,
frog?
he's there.
Buck is on top of your hat,
Mhm.
and he has his cowboy hat on, but on top of his cowboy hat is a little graduation cap.
And it's decorated with a picture of him.
There we
Of
go.
Ajax, yes.
No.
Ajax made it himself. Very small.
Can I say
Very
that?
small.
I made the water droplets like a little necklace, so they're walking with me.
Pause. Like in the barrel or like you skewered them?
Wait, no, I the little jar, like
Okay.
they're there, still screaming to this day,
Still screaming.
That's
and
morbid.
and the 2-part harmony.
And Bale is also there.
He's studded out his arm.
No.
His arm has a graduation cap.
No. No.
As Ajax sits back down, Rybeak stands once again and goes, "Now we have the daunting task of handing you all diplomas. Dragons and the 5 dragons, all except Lorehold, look like they want nothing to do with this action at all. Lorehold Helga looks so excited.
We left the stage, right?
Yes.
For sure.
Yeah.
Bale's glaring.
Each of the so slow. Each of the dragons goes through their entire school's catalog. beginning with Eve and Witherbloom, just of you three.
Oh, okay. I was
Yeah.
like, none of those were alphabetically correct.
No. Starting with Witherbloom, they begin to move through. You do see Erzmatok get his diploma. What do you mean, damn it?
I hate him so much.
And you walk up and receive your diploma.
Can I add something?
Yes.
So, I changed my mind on who attended Eve's graduation. Because obviously she does have a little sister, but
Yes, Ellie would be there.
I think at first she was kind of like looking around and like saw Bale's family and they kind of waved, but she's kind of like, crud, that
Mhm.
I should have invited people. That sucks. And then she goes like, who would I invite? What the heck?
Mhm.
But like when she gets up and they like announce her name, you hear like, you know how you're not supposed to cheer, but people cheer anyways.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
hear that, and she like looks over and it's Ellie,
Mhm.
Ludica Eladira, Ludica Eve,
Mhm.
Ludica Grayson, and Argyle.
Oh, your cousin? Do you mind if I quickly also add?
Cousin Argyle.
Yeah.
Evil.
You do also see in the crowd Melthorn and
Oh, my
Xanther.
residents.
yes, come
So
to
cute.
almost
Residents never do that.
specifically cheer you on.
That's so cool.
You did also just save campus, so
Yeah.
Oh.
And then when she gets up,
I will add,
Hmm.
Witherbloom is no longer in the form of,
Grieve.
Green Eve. Yeah.
You tell me there's not a ghost on the stage?
Yeah, no. Her human form.
she's even blue now.
Hmm?
I messed that statement up halfway through. I was just gonna say she was a blue Eve.
Mm-mm. What she looks like is a sort of old woman, almost giving like witchy a little bit, like kind of like
I thought you were gonna say decrepit.
kind of like Auntie Ethel from Baldur's Gate 3.
How
So
green is
old.
she?
Oh, not in her hag form, in like the human form.
How
of her.
green is she?
It's a bad time to say I skipped that quest.
But she's in a full, like, very nice black and green dress. How do you interact with her as you're getting your diploma?
I shake her hand and I go, "How's the rib cage?"
Congratulations, Eve.
I'm gonna dap her up and walk off.
Yo, how's the rib cage?
So get the
You should
fuck
do
outta
that
here.
to real people for no particular reason. Just walk up, be like, "Yo, how's the rib cage? Hey, no, don't leave me hanging,
Don't
man.
hang,
Come on,
don't
hang up."
hang, come on.
Dap me up. I swear I won't hurt you.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, how strong are your bones?
I
right
won't
now,
hurt
dude?
you more.
Yo, you been having that calcium, bro?
Next in line, at least for y'all, is actually after Witherbloom. I believe it would be Quandrix, where you do see Cad make his way to the stage, and like people cheer for him, but there's definitely murmurs of, wasn't that guy like possessed, and like what the fuck happened to his roommate the first year, and what
Half the people at the school were possessed. Why are they being so judgy? What the heck, guys?
Fair.
What the heck, crowd?
We throw tomatoes at them.
and
Turn them into stick bugs.
Quandrix doesn't like Witherbloom like hated the idea of doing this, but once the moment arrived, sort of like it was nice for her to meet all of her students. Quandrix, it's a fucking factory, man. Like it's like name called, give you your fucking diploma, shake your hand, get the fuck out of my face. So on and so forth. And then I believe next up would be Prismari. I believe first up, if I'm remembering correctly, would be Bale, at least of the students we know. You're not first, but you're the first face that anyone here recognizes.
Yeah.
And you see your whole family almost like with the, like, I mean, literally with the power of a country, of a city, like just like cheering you on, including your wife Ace. And almost drowned out in the corner of like with your royal family, like on the outskirts of that crowd is Jack. And
wait, so he's here, but he didn't present me with the medal?
He's not.
Dude, they hate Jack.
No, he's not a
The
graduate.
university hates Jack.
He's not a graduate.
They hate Jack for real.
But you also see next to Jack, Dr. Zraz, firing a small fireworks show out of his back.
If he wasn't going to do that, I was going to.
And of course Ace, just absolutely going like cheering you on like no tomorrow.
Can she have one of the big head cutouts?
Yes. Yes.
How did she get that?
it's from like a picture of like you at
Where was she hiding it? Does she have a bag of holding?
You at like the dance, like right before everything went wrong. You two took like a nice photo, and she just like took that picture and like blew your head up. Not like that.
Nah.
Like that.
Suicide Squad.
What I will ask, Bale, how do you interact with Prismari as...
Juggling form? Is he juggling?
Is he
He's
juggling the diplomas?
juggling form. No. So what he's doing is...
There's Quintilia's going like, wait a second. That's my dad's coworker.
You.
Wait a minute, I know that guy.
I know that guy. Prismari, in a similar way to Quandrix, clearly does not want to be here. He has to, stand still and like hand out diplomas.
He has to not be a bum.
Yeah,
He has to show up for people. Yeah, for sure.
But he is one hell of a performer. Bale, you know him personally or somewhat personally. You know he hates every second of this, but he's making a real good show of like, actually caring. And so how do you...
I think Bale's going to match the exact same energy of like
fake
pretending that he's like really, really enthused. He is also going to genuinely like act like he knows him and go in for like that. He's going to first of all go in for the handshake with his left hand to throw him off.
Yeah.
And also because it's metal. Like pull him in for like a little hug and then like crush his hand a little bit. And be like, never again, Prismari. Never again.
Oh, it was like the no
You
one
got
would
it, Gellers. And he like pats you on the back as
go.
you see off. You do see Quintilius, much to the joy of Argyle.
That's actually why Argyle showed up.
Yeah, no, that
It was not for me.
it was
And then like
yeah.
and then like Aldira started sitting down. He's like, "You look different than last time I saw you."
What's with the stakes? But Quintilius kind of like Quintilius is that guy who like walks out,
He's
gets
that
his
guy.
diploma, and like raises his arms in the air and like looks out at the crowd.
And he starts doing like a Fortnite dance.
Basically,
dabs.
yeah.
He's abs.
Gritty's off the stage like someone did in my high school.
Oh
Yep.
God.
Graduation.
Yep.
But
I hate him.
I hated that guy too.
Yeah.
But
It's good.
next up is Lorehold. And despite her faults, despite her many, many, many faults, Velomachus Lorehold cares deeply for the students of the university. It's why she stayed. It's why Helga was always a friendly face around. And so as she sees each Lorehold student, she greets them very warmly to very confused looks, because they can definitely tell that is the werewolf secretary of the university president, that apparently was a founder dragon the entire time. And she almost with each diploma almost takes a second. The students almost need to pull away because she just wants to congratulate and thank very much go above and beyond. Even reaching up to fully try to get around Rampart's shoulders to give them a hug. And then we have Silverquill. I'm trying to... Yes, okay. Technically, alphabetically, this isn't how this works, but I don't want Grayson to be the last one, so we'll do Grayson first. Grayson walks up, and a whole crowd goes nuts. You do see Mina. Mina from the stars there. She did cheer you on as well. And Quintilius goes nuts for Grayson.
Sorry, keep going. Keep going.
Eve brought a secret air horn.
All the Ludica people also go crazy for Grayson, even though they never met the man, not once. I guess Ludica Grayson technically maybe, and I guess Ludica Illodira was in the room when that occurred.
Well, the Graysons didn't meet each other, but
No. Well,
maybe Elodira and...
in a weird magical way, in the same way that you've met a lot of your counterparts using
I didn't
those
say
earrings.
anything. Actually, that was the whole wither bloom thing. Never mind.
Fucker. But he gets his diploma, and Ajax. In a similar way, Silverquill...
That's the end of the statement.
Yes.
That's the end of the episode.
Silverquill, ironically, is very hard to read. He does not... You can't really tell whether or not he actually cares about the people whose hands he is shaking. But when she specifically shakes Grayson's hand, it's almost like you can see the light bulb go off in his head of oh, this is the guy that or one of the people that the three of you sort of spoke about, and then some of the dragons oh yeah, this guy. And that happens maybe a handful of times when there's people whose names he's heard, whether be from you or just in general, given the fact that they've been here a couple weeks. And then Ajax, you arrive. And you see on his end the warmest smile spread across his face as he almost spreads out his arms for a hug. Now, yeah, to be fair, no. But
I shake his hand. He does a whole hug gesture. I extend my hand.
The entire crowd.
He sort of shrugs and sort of plays around. He's yeah, that's fair. And he hands you your diploma and shakes his hand. Or you say anything?
Was bro trying to act like my dad?
He
For
was
sure, bro.
Rich time to do so.
certainly trying to do something.
No, Ajax doesn't really say anything. He just sort of does an awkward smile, like how you would seeing someone you don't want to interact with.
Right, exactly. And that wraps up our ceremony.
Did Rosie not graduate?
Thank you for reminding me. Yes, there is an empty seat for Rosie in the lore hold section.
No.
Um,
No, there shouldn't be.
there is.
She died like 400 years ago.
And she's someone.
Barely a student.
She's someone that.
She's barely student. She died like frame 2.
She's.
No, she didn't. Didn't she die
Week
1,000
3 of
years
classes.
ago? Wasn't that the
Yes.
thing?
People are passing by the chair like, who's that for?
There's an empty chair. Specifically. In
At the beginning, there's an empty chair, and then somebody sits in it, and they're the same exact person who looks up at when they reference the dragons on stage and go, "Where? I only see people."
I'll kill you.
There's gotta be someone in the crowd that failed Dragon Anatomy.
Oh yeah, no. There's definitely
They're
some
like,
very
what the heck? Those are
confused
just
people.
random people up there.
That's a werewolf. What the fuck? But you all get your diplomas. And we find ourselves at the doors as all of you walk away from Strixhaven post-graduation. Is there anything any of you want to say in this moment, or is it just a so long?
It's a so long, I think. Unless we go to the fire jolt afterwards, but I imagine it's mobbed.
You certainly swing by there at some
Is it
point
mobbed?
in the. Oh yeah.
Is
Oh.
there a setup for a class reunion thing? Like in canon?
Yeah. Oh, it's like
Whether or not we play it out, whatever. But
It's just like everything else. Like in the real world, you have sort of that like, oh yeah, we'll meet back up in a decade or in 20 years, or like there are reunions that will be happening. At Strixhaven, because it is a college and because it's a multiverse college, it's usually like an all-class reunion, like just kind of a bit of like a homecoming mixed with just like within like a 4 to 5 year window of some graduating classes. Just the people that you would have gone to college with across the board, and not just your class.
yeah, probably so long. Probably see at the reunion. Bill will probably mention like the classic, like if you ever need Gower's Castle's open.
Technically, theoretically, even Ellie is still living there at this point, yeah?
Where are they
No.
living?
One of your family members presumably brought my baby sister.
Yes.
I need her back.
No.
You-
No.
You have my sibling, please?
Yeah. Also the dog.
The dog was a gift for
The dog
you.
was a gift.
I know, not giving back, but he's also here
Well, I knew that.
and stinking up the joint.
That's why I gave him to. Well, that's not the reason I gave him to you. I thought he might. That's not the point. You're keeping him.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
That wasn't that
He's just saying
out
he's
of
here.
character. Stinky's also here and he's happy to see you.
Oh.
You freak. I don't want to give the dog back. That's not my dog to give.
Yes, it is.
No.
It is your
Aces.
dog.
Does that mean
It's a wedding
technically it's
gift.
Ace and ours,
It's
but
the first
also
thing you
it's
and
like
Ace have like owned
the
jointly.
it's Benolt's.
It's Ben Olds. Yeah, that's her. You were...
I don't think it's not that they're not living there anymore, but I'm gonna go up to Grace.
Mm-hmm. That's fair.
I was about to say she has to go live
Wait,
with
wait,
Grayson
wait,
in
wait.
the orphanage.
I'm gonna like, cause like I'm saying hi to Bill's family and everything, and like talking with Ellie, cause Ellie's got all of her like moving, like she's moving out of the dorm or whatever. And I'm gonna like look over at Grayson, who's by himself, I think, which is sad. And then Ellie, wait here, I'll be back. Just gonna like walk over and like. So.
Yeah. Got plans after graduation?
Not really. Or do you have many plans?
Not really. I was gonna wind up probably working at like the local paper in my world.
You want to go somewhere else?
Where would you have in mind?
I don't know.
He looks back at everyone at Strixhaven. As you were walking up, actually, Quintilius was walking away to like congratulate him, and Quintilius was going to talk to his family, who was there and did cheer all three of you on.
His dad was also like, "Is that my coworker? What the heck?"
What the hell? And bail out was there. All the
Bail off
NCO.
and jack out.
Jack out and jack out.
We're all there,
Jack
but
up and away.
He's going to the camera. Stop.
No, stop.
But he kind of looks at everybody, takes in the crowd, and says, "Yeah,
Doesn't have to be forever, but like
I don't know.
for a little bit."
Let's start with a little bit." But
Okay.
I'm kind of liking that forever thing.
Don't say that word around me. She's gonna like, turn around and like go up to Bale and like, could Ellie stay with you guys for like a summer? I'll be back.
Sure.
Okay.
Castle Cows is always open. Are you sure she's okay with it?
She like looks over, looks at you, and looks at Grace, and she's like, "Oh, absolutely, I'm okay with it."
Okay.
I'll visit, but we'll visit, but yeah.
Sure. I'll keep the bed made. The room is selected. Don't look at me like that, okay?
Oh, you're going to keep the bed. I thought you were telling me to keep the bed made. And I was like, I won't be there. I don't know
No.
if that wasn't clear.
We're going to keep your room
Okay.
alone and available for you should you visit.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Anyway.
Well,
Is Ajax just chilling off by himself in the corner?
No, I had an idea for what I was gonna do.
Ajax is
me.
gone. He Irish goodbye.
Yeah, for real.
Ajax gets sloshed. and Irish.
That's why he wanted to go to the fire jolt.
Exactly.
No, he goes up to Jack actually. Jack, first of all, I didn't know you were from Ogier. Why didn't you tell me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Your father lived like sight distance from where I grew up. Did you know that?
No, we don't really talk much. I feel like you didn't like me.
That's a good point. I probably just, I'm sure it was just a misunderstanding. I'm sure it was just a misunderstanding. Look, I actually happened to run into your father's while I was, saving the world. Do you think they happen to have need for an extra seamster just for a few months? I'm kind of between castles right now.
Yeah, I think that'd be perfect.
Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good.
I mean, also if you don't mind, I think Rampart's gonna visit every once in a while.
Of course I don't mind. You know that. I'm very happy for you two, by the way.
Oh yeah, it's just like a dance and then everything went to shit. But I still have like another year, I think, of school. So
Jack's actually graduating with Ellie, who's 14. Sorry. Go ahead. Continue the moment.
Right. Well, good luck with all that. In any case.
yeah, it'll be all right. But yeah, your folks, my folks will love you.
Yeah, I think they do.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess we should.
Head out then, yeah. I'm not used to taking this door.
Yeah. And Grayson grabs Eve's hand and walks you through Do you have a plan of where you're going?
Eve goes up to the doors, goes eeny, meeny, miny, moe.
That's literally what he was thinking. Like, just pick a door.
I have to calm down.
And Bale, you go to, you head home with your family. Is there, before that you all, like, literally, like, leave into these doors, is there anything you say to each other?
Probably, right? One moment. Eve, Bale, before you go.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, she goes back through the door.
I just wanted to say thank you for being there. Thank you for being my friends. Thank you for staying with me throughout everything we did. For bearing with me when I was going through a lot. And for always being there to catch me when I fell. Thank you for everything.
I would say the same. Clearly, I think we've all had our ups and downs throughout these semesters, this time together, but it was good to know that even when we were not at our highest places, someone was there a little higher up to help us out.
Yeah. You know, I'm really gonna miss you guys.
Pause. Why are we talking like this is like the last time we're ever gonna see each other?
Well, we're not going to campus anymore.
Well, I live with you, kind of, and
Well, yeah, but you're living with him now.
well, my
kind
sister
of.
lives with you.
Well, yeah, your sister lives with
actually.
me.
Well, you know what? I have to go see my sister, and also my stuff's at your place.
And also, Ajax
Well,
is...
also,
we're not-
Ajax
he
lives with
doesn't live
Jack.
there.
You're gonna abandon Jack? I'm gonna tell Jack you said
I'm
that.
not going to abandon Jack. I'm going to be his graduation.
My point is, traveling multiversally is not something easy, right?
For you.
We
He
did.
pulls
We
out the
did it
key.
how many times and what?
You
few
have
weeks?
the key! I don't!
Give me a call.
Ghostbuster.
Wait, hang on. There's no way sending stones work multiversally.
They do. We've done it before.
He puts the key into your phone charger and it works.
It opens a door.
He jailbreaks your phone to work multiversally. You have multiversal service now.
I'll give you a call. Yeah.
He does the same with Eve's phone.
But yeah, we'll see each other probably sometime soon.
Yeah. We'll see each other sometime soon.
Of course. But, you know, it wouldn't be graduation if we didn't have a sappy moment. Come on.
Yeah.
I think the moment passed.
Yeah, I think the moment's passed at this point, so thanks for ruining it, Eve.
As always.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to miss this. Well, have a great summer break.
Yes, see you soon, Ajax.
It's weird to not have a portal of fire take me, but
No.
Ajax gets sent straight to hell. Well, goodbye, everyone. And he tails Jack and heads out.
Goodbye. Eve, see you when you visit.
I never said sorry for yelling at you.
Oh. I never said sorry for the same, so. Meet in the middle? Holds out his hand.
You're gonna hug him.
That works.
I'll be back. I just
Of course.
she's gonna
Um,
walk out the door.
we find Eve and Grayson walking out into fuck it, this will be funny. As soon as you walk through the door, the color of the world fades into a gray. as rain comes down from the sky, seen by a single street light, and Grayson like puts up his collar, brings down his reporter's hat. It's like, yeah, I can work with this.
He goes to walk back out the door and it's gone.
They're in 1920s Gotham.
What is that signal in the sky?
Is that the Bat Hyphen Man? Oh no.
No bat.
It's the Bat.
The Squirrel Man.
Oh.
And we see.
It's the same universe. Everyone's just squirrels now.
Yeah. And we see Bale return home to Zoan slowly. Why did I say slowly? As you all, as the people sort of throw you a graduation party citywide. And we see Ajax walking out into the cattle gourds field with the massive silk roaches, phenomenal, and the two
bugs are back.
the two
They're in your skin this time.
the two parents walk up, Jack's dads walk up, and at first they ask if you are Rampart, the person that Jack has continually asked about, or has continually talked about, and there's an immediate awkward no.
There's also a baby in his hands.
There's also a baby in his hand. That probably resolves a lot of questions.
You're not Rampart, are you?
And they welcome you in with open arms. And we fade forward many years of adventure and life and work. You guys meet up when you can, as many of your lives are pulled in different directions. And then we find ourselves in the same spot. The doors, some 20 years later. And panning up from the doors up into the top of the library, the biblioplex, we see a man outside those big President's Oak doors, clacking away on a small typewriter. He has like these. He has round glasses. His face is a little more aged. He's got a beard, and more gray in his hair than we knew him last. As Grayson types away, and a young girl, about in her 20s, with black hair and black lipstick, like turns the corner on a mission, like very stiff stepped, and and Grayson like looks up. He's like, "Oh yeah, she's in there," and just
no defense. Great.
Helga didn't do it either. Just like the girl opens the doors and just goes, "The hell are you doing with the Fury Gale?" And sitting behind the desk is Eve.
Yeah. Eve looks older. She's cut her hair shorter. Like, she's got kind of like the cool, like, mom cut. What?
The hag in the Fury Gale.
What
are you doing about the hag in the Fury Gale?
You're gonna need to be a little bit more specific. There's a lot going on in the Fury Gale right now.
The one that walked out, froze 2 students, and currently has them in the infirmary. What are you doing about them?
I just sent campus security like 11 minutes ago.
And why didn't you find her sooner?
You have a campus with magical creatures that we need to study. Sometimes a few of them get out. We have procedures in place to take care of it.
Tell that to Ty, who's currently being de-thawed!
Well, last time I checked, that part of the Sphere wasn't open to students.
Okay, he's stupid. Doesn't mean he needs to be in the fucking infirmary.
And we're de-thawing him.
But he's a person popsicle!
I mean, we've been trying to keep students out of the Sphere for a while. Clearly, you guys keep finding loopholes. What am I to do?
Mom, please. Do your job!
Eve had, little, reading glasses on. She, takes them off and just, rubs her temple.
Looking up at the wall directly behind her is several portraits of the previous presidents, including Dr. Rybeek, and you can almost see a twinkle in the old man's eye as he seemingly looks on at some good cold revenge.
Look, Fee, there's a lot on my plate right now, and I do apologize that happened. Wasn't my intention. I'm going to do better in the future, but I need the students to work with me. It's very frustrating when we put parameters in place and students violate them. This is exactly what happens when rules are broken. And also, how did you know about the hag and the Fury Gale? That happened 14 minutes ago.
Poof, she's gone. I'll say, which of the two of you? Do we have any particular ones?
I can go.
Okay.
I don't mind. So, for sure. So, the interior of a small stone hut. Ajax is very clearly in the bathroom. He's trying to shave. Succeeding, I think. There's no reason for him to be failing at shaving. Visibly in his late 30s, I think. And as he, washes his face off, checks himself out in the mirror, turns around to hear the door slamming by the front door.
Ajax, I'm home.
Oh, wonderful, Palace. Where were you? I was looking all over.
Nowhere.
You're covered in mud. I told you, this is the, Strixhaven... Hang on. Would it be the... Yeah, Strixhaven class reunion. I'm taking you there to see what I was doing in college. I want to make sure you're looking a little bit respectable.
How... Because this is not the first reunion. Is this,
This would be like the 20
let's say this is definitely not 5 years in the future.
No. This is 20 years down the road.
Yeah.
Actually, specifically 25.
Okay.
And you guys have had reunions, but specifically, Strixhaven in particular has this weird thing, given the fact that it is one that is centuries old. They don't call it the 25-year reunion. They call it the quarter-century reunion. And it is sort of the first... Obviously, there are alumni that are full-on immortal. And so it's sort of like babies first. It's like, in that time scale, it's kind of like a 5-year. Where it's like, oh, it's the first one. It's like the first big number. The first, you're on your way. You're a quarter of your way through your first century being alumni. So this one in particular is very important, though there have been ones in the past.
This is the quadricentennial. It's
a very important event.
I know, but like there was one of Mr. Calgord's silk bugs got loose, and I was exploring the creek.
That's all right. That's all right. It's all right. Just make sure you look respectable once we get there, all right? I haven't traveled multiversally in quite some time, but I think I can figure it out. In any case, I'm really excited to have you meet everyone there. You'll get to see my friends from college.
Yeah, I mean, like, would this have been the first time that Palace is meeting these people?
Ooh,
As a non, like, babbling baby.
Would it? How do I put this? I feel like Ajax in the first couple years after college ended would have been like calling these guys and meeting them regularly, but as time went on and he went about being like not a parent but a paternal figure, if that makes any sense. Yeah. Also, business is booming right now.
Ajax is rich.
The silk bug business.
Well, he's
Silk
a tailor.
roach.
He's a tailor is the thing. So life got in the way. So I think not losing touch with you two, but probably hasn't been recent. So
Palace looks at you and he's like, "Oh yeah. Hold on. Is that you?
No.
Okay.
If that picked up on the mic, I'm going to cry.
Okay. Yeah. Fuck it. We'll go this route. Palace just looks at you and is like, "Oh yeah. Uncle Bale and Auntie Eve will be there. Yeah."
fuck, did I call them that?
Yeah.
Okay, sure, I did.
No, you didn't.
There's
That's
no
what
way.
Palace called them.
Ajax has been trying
Who
to
told you
knock
to-
that
Who
habit.
told you to call them that?
I mean, I think.
No, you know what? It's all right. It's all right.
Uncle Jack.
Nah, Big Jack.
Uncle Jack. It's definitely Jack. Yeah, Uncle Jack.
Yeah, you know what? Should have known not to. Anyway, they're actually really quite important. Well, I'm sure you already know that. The way Castle Masrija was reformed. But, I'm just so very excited. So, come on. We better get going. And as he steps out the door, you can see both the town of Yarganair, as well as in the distance, the once sinister Castle Masrija has been remodeled completely. What was once barren black stone has been replaced with stained glass, and now appears to be not a mightier... It doesn't appear to be a cathedral, but it does appear to be a working castle in operation. It would seem that the cult has been driven away.
As you step out, as Palace steps out through the doorframe, we see on one side of the doorframe she's like covered in this muck, like covered in mud. Clearly had been playing and like just messing around with shit. And as she steps through the doorframe, all of a sudden she is head to toe entirely clean.
For sure.
As she casts prestidigitation on herself.
You're really getting talented with that magic, huh?
It just, I don't know, comes naturally to me, I suppose.
Yeah, I bet it does. Just be careful with that, all right? It can get you into all sorts of trouble.
Yeah. How much does Palace know about your past, Ajax?
Ajax, as the resident chatterbox, I think probably would have...
When she was old enough, yeah.
Yeah, probably would have told a lot, and she probably knows that he's magical. She probably doesn't know how magically powerful he is, and if she had to guess, he's quite weak.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
like...
but for sure.
Yeah.
What she does know is that Ajax does not have a particularly high opinion of teaching her how to do magic, and thus has not.
Oh, yeah, she's figured out a lot on her own, and
with the help of Jack
and with the help of Jack and Rampart, who as you guys walk to the old shack where you came out of for the first time in Ogier, which is also the sort of connection into the Strixhaven and the World Tree from Ogier, you do spot hand in hand are Jack Rampart. They over the years inherited the Silk Roach Farm ranch from the Jack's parents as they sort of retired.
I just can't picture that being what those two do for a living.
It's not.
He's too fast.
What that's sort of where they've made their start, and it's their home.
Yeah.
So they do that, but also what they mainly do is they work a lot of the construction and remodeling of Ogier, the physical labor and the sort of control of said labor was sort of they took point on that. Ajax, I'm sure, had some ideas, or I don't know how involved he was, but these two were definitely the hands of the operation.
Yes, the cathedral to Lathander looks as mighty as ever.
Yes.
The walls have grown higher, even.
And they walk up. Rampart picks Palace up. He's like, "Oh, hey, kiddo."
Well, be careful with her, Rampart.
It's fine, Ajax. She's fine.
You know, I just worry so much.
I know. And he like gives her like a little noogie, and they're like they whisper in Palace's ear, just like, "Don't. This is gonna scare the shit out of Ajax." And he like picks her up and fully fastball specials her ass.
You gotta be kidding me.
And
This is really gonna.
This is really gonna scare me when I throw the 25-year-old child.
Jack zips like literal dash from The Incredibles to zips around, builds a metal whistles, and his shrapnel.
But before he can get there, I don't know if I have any spells that would
Ajax casts
catch
power word
someone.
kill.
on Rampart.
Okay, you know what? Yeah,
It
I
doesn't
don't
work.
technically
You
have.
know what,
Yeah,
yeah.
sure. He casts probably not earthen grasp, but essentially earthen grasp, but made out of the soft soil and mud that's around here to sort of catch her, and he just goes, "Rampart."
Oh, sorry.
Well, now she's dirty again. We're just heading out, remember?
Palace tumbles down the hill that you made and gets up, is like, "Whoo! Oh, that was fun." And she dusts herself off, and in doing so casts prestidigitation again and cleans herself off.
She's got a real talent for that. Did
Well-
you teach her that?
Rampart goes, "No, I think she just needed it a lot, so she taught it herself." And Palace runs up. What does Palace look like, by the way?
Shit. So, okay, so
Shit.
Loki.
She's ugly.
No, okay, so due to the circumstances of their birth, she literally looks like a female Ajax at 25, about. So
kind of exactly what Ajax looked like.
yeah, basically gender swapped Ajax is what she looks like. She probably has her hair much shorter though. I like to think. But yeah. Actually, you know what? Here's something. Ajax is dressed in the long flowy robes he tended to be partial to his entire life, and that's mostly what he makes. But she's wearing generally cut off clothing, stuff that does not look like he made it and doesn't look
She's got
remotely related.
She's got
She's also got tailoring skills. She's just got a completely different fashion sense.
She's wearing the only term I can think of is the overalls. She's got overalls on with patches on the knees.
No, I like the idea that it's denim and a bunch of stuff. Ajax almost exclusively works with silk or silk-like products, stuff like that.
And she's like, "Okay, I'm good.
All right, we ready to go?
Let's go." Yeah.
Bail. Hard pivot. So
From the dusty
Cemetery.
ranches of Ogier.
well, the dusty ranches of Ogier are kind of fitting. We do not see Bale. What?
She just said
You
to
said
the
hard pivot, I said
cemetery.
cemetery.
Cemetery. Bale's dead as fuck. No.
Fat overdose.
Oh, the human lifespan really came into play.
It's a fucking historical we freeze framed on all of you guys in a group hug, and it was just like Ajax went on to raise Palace and was a tailor. Eve went off to become the president of the university. Bale died of a
on his gravestone it says, "Quick, give me more punch." Final words.
True. No. The dusty part is correct, but
Ogier is not even a little bit.
Oh, because
he was saying
burned.
dusty ranches.
Yeah, my bad.
The mud, not true.
For sure.
We actually cut to Bale sort of coming up over like this sand dune during a sandstorm. He's got like, he's obscured a little bit by this sandstorm.
He's Lisanne Gaib.
We did not talk about this.
No,
I was making
literally,
this shit up
Jacob
while
just
we were
went,
going.
"What? Oh my gosh!"
He's sort of the left metal arm sort of coming up, covering him with this like it's clear he's prepared for this. He's got like big cloth sort of coming up around his head, around his arms, sort of just blowing back as he's pushing forward. In the distance, there's like someone sort of weakly calling out for help at the bottom of a sand pit. And as he sort of slides down this bottom to get towards that cry, a giant like purple worm comes out of the ground, and you see this figure of Bale sort of touches his ear, like he's calling someone on like a little device. He just goes, Carissa, Corliss, I need assistance in zone 34B. There's a purple worm trying to eat a man in a sand pit. And very quickly, the sandstorm like clears up for a second, and you note that this physical body is not a human one, and instead is a robotic, like suit of armor essentially that is living, right? As a drone. And from the sky, two more of these drones sort of come down. They begin fighting this purple worm, and backing through like the eye lens of one of them, there's like this command center, this HQ, and it's Bale and these two sort of mid to late teens, like 16, 17, 18 year old kids sitting right next to him, all of them three basically in like gaming chairs with like laptops. And on the screen you see as this purple worm is like quickly sort of relocated to another area. They save this person, and then it sort of just says like autopilot engaged, and he's like, wow, that was an eventful morning. But as you know, we have to get over to
I hit the worm more times than you did. No, you didn't. like just immediately, just very competitive, sort of bickering back and forth.
Listen, okay. Carissa, you did a great job in the Arctic. But you've got to work on keeping your mechs out of the water. Okay, you're going to freeze them. And we can't, we have a lot of money, but we can't spend more, okay?
Sorry, Dad.
It's okay. It's okay. You did a great job.
I thank you. I just, sometimes I like the stick is so like I like to fly close to the sea, and I just like it slips.
Yeah, it's just like the sea foam, and then you can't feel it. So, like,
you're right. It just looks pretty.
It looks pretty. We can watch videos of that.
Good point.
Anyway, Corliss,
and the other.
Please, for the love of everything, stop getting tangled in the jungles. I need you. I need you to stop playing with the vines when there's a tiger next to you. Carice is like they are clearly the same age.
Yeah, they're twins.
And they're twins. Carice is, they're fraternal twins. Carice is a girl with like shorter brown hair. sort of wearing like, they have like, they're basically both in their jammies.
Yeah, yeah.
So she's like in pajamas, and then Corliss is male, black hair, a little bit longer, but he's like yeah.
Corliss, right?
Yeah.
The son turns and looks at and is like, I'm assuming this is the one that you were like, stop fucking with the vines.
Yeah, the vines.
Yeah. He's like, it's hard. The controls are tricky. Dad, you know this.
But we've been working together on this for like 5 years now. I got you guys in here early.
I know.
I told your mom we were gonna start at like 13, and you were in here at 11.
I'll be better.
It's okay. You did a great job as well. But if you guys are going to bicker about anything, you have to be... Stop gloating next to me. You can do that with yourselves.
Don't talk shit when I
we
know
have
you
places
fucked
to
up.
be.
Yeah. And as you get up, Ace walks down the stairs, or is it like an elevator into this?
Down the stairs. It's
Yeah,
the basement.
Walks,
the gaming basement.
walks down the stairs and just goes, it doesn't matter because your father clearly hit that one way more times than either of you did. And both of the kids are like basically bullshit. And they go back to bickering as Ace walks up to you and is like, fantastic job.
Thank you, my dear. We didn't wake you with the noise. I know these early morning sessions are
No.
quite hard sometimes.
No.
Okay.
After a certain point, I just open the magic mirror and start watching.
Wow.
They do need.
As is
He
expected.
does need to watch for those vines.
A little
I
bit.
don't know
It's
how
honestly,
he manages.
it's quite impressive.
It's
How you get grass stains on a metal robot is
how you
very,
manage
very...
to be clumsy while controlling something with a joystick. I'll never understand.
It's unsure. Did you find the sweet rolls I left?
Yes. Okay. Yes. Thank you.
So we're all good and eaten up. Does anyone need to use the restroom before we go?
The both of the kids remind me of their names.
Carice and Corliss,
Corliss. Okay, so Corliss is
the male,
okay.
assigned at birth.
Yes. Text those names to me. My brain
Okay.
is fuzzy.
Well,
I'm losing my mind. It's okay.
he's losing his mind.
All right. So Carice and Corliss. Carice, the daughter, like raises her hand and is like, "Yeah, I think I gotta go pee." And as she like walks away, Corliss goes, "Don't freeze on the way over. Shut up!" as they walk away, and Corliss goes, "I'll go get ready. Do we need like power armor or anything like that?"
No, just your nice clothes. I believe we pressed them and set them out last night, didn't we, dear?
Ace was like, "Yes, we."
Okay, for sure. They should be pressed, ready to go. Your nice clothes were going on a little bit of a college visit for you two, but also to see some of my old friends.
Perfect. Yeah, I'll be back. And he like runs off. And Carice, sort of wrapping up with the bathroom, walks over and is like, "I overheard some of that while I was leaving. Corliss cannot listen to anything.
That's
He's been
okay.
planning this for months, and he's acting like this is a day of thing."
Well, yeah. We all have our moments, I guess.
I guess.
I do hope you all enjoy at least getting a glimpse of what I used to do back in the day. Very different than what we do now. But
Get to see your old lab?
yes.
and her like eyes light up. Of the siblings, Carice is much more taking after you. Corliss much more Ace. That said, they both have sort of an affinity for magic. Corliss actually reminds you, for lack of a better word, you before the accident. Very much studying the like raw arcane power of like say a wizard versus Carice, who is much more into that like tinker. Like she's the one also fixing up the drones. She too has issues with her brother getting fucking grass stains on metal, Corliss also as well is sort of planning on sort of their future at the moment is Corliss joining his mother. I believe at this point your parents have at the very least stepped down because they are too old to continue to rule.
And Bale has sort of, at first it began as like a implementation of the Zoan like royal family, and as it has evolved has become more of like a worldwide like global thing of this like these rescue missions that go out. They do the same thing with like sort of saving, like stopping really bad forest fires, like et cetera, et cetera. And so he still does, like, the main base is in the Gower's castle, but there are more people working on it, not just him.
And so with that, Corliss is mostly sort of being raised, though this is his interest, to eventually lead, to sort of take Soul's position and be that general and be the one calling the shots. Whereas Carice very much just wants to be the one that, like, the robot comes into the shop, tinkers with it, works on it, sends it back out.
And the others all have... Yumi specifically is the one that steps up to become the queen. Yes. So she and her husband and them are all, like, dealing with the actual...
Yes. You guys, you like interact mostly with Soul, as you guys are sort of an adjacent, extension of the military. And basically the reason why the twins, I mean, it worked out this way because this is their interest. But the reason why they're both learning to sort of be these heroes outside of just, it's cool and it is helpful and they're interested in it, is this gives Corliss sort of on the boots on the ground experience for when he eventually has to lead, and it gives Carice notes as to how to fix those robots for when someone else would sit in that seat. Mm-hmm. But as they sort of all get on their nice clothing, you find yourself, you, Ace, and the kids at would be your bedroom, your old bedroom door in the castle, because since no new Strixhaven student has been reallocated since your time there, it's pretty much just continues to be your door.
Been a while since I've been in here. Wow. Let's keep it going.
That room was sort of taken over by, there was a moment where it was taken over by one of Yumi's kids, just because it's the prince's room kind of, but then it was very quickly realized, oftentimes Bale has guests from the multiverse that come out of his closet, and so instead it sort of became this guest room.
It's like a drawing room.
Yes,
I feel like.
Yes, and almost like a waiting room for someone to come meet you, if that is you two. Ajax and Eve have seen it quite a bit. But you walk on through, and you find yourself at the exact same spot that we left at the doors, just as Ajax and Pallas and Jack and Rampart walk through the Ogier door, and Eve, you make your way out towards the doors to sort of welcome people in with Grayson. Not your daughter. She has poofed somewhere to cause mischief elsewhere.
She has 2 other kids with her, though.
Yes. Just how old?
I was also gonna have twins. I'm not gonna change that now. But I think they're probably Ellie's old age. Like 13, 14. They're kind of a mix of both Eve and Grayson, but they do take on a lot more coloring from Eve. With it's also a boy and a girl. I promise I wasn't copying you.
Dog, I made this up on the spot.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Mostly.
And they're kind of sitting there, watching people go by, trying to talk to people, but everyone's too busy funneling in. So.
Also with you is Ellie. When we left, she was about in her mid-teens, correct? Or late teens?
She was maybe 15.
15. So at this point, she's well past into her 30s. Actually, 40s if I'm doing my math right?
25 plus.
Yeah, she's
15.
40. Yeah. She is she is a professor, as a part of the. What do we think? Witherbloom?
No.
No.
She'd be Lorehold.
Lorehold, yes. As a Lorehold history professor, specifically the history of demonology and sort of basically a lot of her grad school work was uncovering a lot of the ancient texts that kept threats like the Huntsman a secret, and finding those as sort of this mystic Indiana Jones for a long time.
Can I add something?
Mm-hmm.
And Thomas, you can say no if you don't want it to. I think she would have maybe taken over as the Foundation's kind of head, with that safety net thing of
yes,
given that she's lived through that.
But starting
still
out
has Gower's funding and
yes,
everything.
Yes.
Starting as a grad student and moving up into a full-on faculty member, and now she does a lot of teaching. Overall, she is that sort of John Constantine meets Indiana Jones.
Mm-hmm.
She goes around the world, the multiverse, finding demonic threats and basically trying to find out if she's looking at the next Huntsman or Raphael or looking at the next Ajax. Is this someone that needs to be stamped out now, or is this someone that needs just growth and
Mm-hmm.
just a gentle hand to walk through.
I think she's kind of messing with the 2 kids, doing the thing where she pokes them and looks away when they look at her, and doing little ant activities.
Right. And in the same way, you see as walking through, you see your friends and their kids. I'll ask the same question. I would guess the Gowers twins do not really remember any of these people. Maybe a vague, foggy memory from when they were little kids.
Yeah, probably not, because they are later. They are around the age of Eve's twins, and I imagine by that point
It was harder to meet up.
Probably harder to meet up, especially with growing university stuff and things like that. So, yeah, probably not too much. Maybe they've been the little bits of dad lore they've gotten.
Yeah.
The tiny bits of dad lore.
Right. Basically, the only people who the only of the I guess kids generation that would remember everyone who's about to walk through is Ellie, and Palace vaguely, like very
Palace
like.
has heard some stories.
Palace has heard some stories, and she can vaguely remember people from when she was like
She was an infant.
5.
She doesn't. Oh yeah. we
I'm
probably
saying
met
like
at some
other
point.
run-ins beyond the campaign.
Mhm.
Other than that, I don't think there's a chance that Vi might vaguely remember some people in like even foggier than Palace, just being that much younger.
Yeah.
And basically, none of the other kids really, like none of the Gowers kids, the younger Escarite kids don't remember anything. And as you all walk in and say hello to each other, my gut is telling me this is the first time you guys have seen each other in like
Several years. Yeah.
at least 5, if not more, years.
Something like that.
I think we'd still write, but
Yeah, no,
definitely
you
in
know
person,
how
yeah.
your lives are going, but you have not seen each other in person.
Yeah.
So, upon seeing you two, Ajax sort of rushes up. Pale Eve, it's been forever. How are you doing?
Yeah, it has been quite a while. Going well though. Going very well.
That's good. That's good. Oh my gosh, are these your kids?
Yes, no, this is Rune and this is Riordan. And she like touches a tree nearby, it opens up as a gate, and you see Nvidia like turn and look, and she kind of grabs her by the shoulder and goes, "And my oldest, Navy."
Hi, everybody. I was busy
I told you to be ready 15 minutes ago.
studying.
Sure.
Right.
And this is Carice and Corliss again.
Oh, it's so nice to meet all of you. My sister Palace is... Palace?
Palace.
He rushes off.
Palace has like.
If I may. So, episode 1, Ajax entered the school and was treating it like it was an amusement park. Like it was the most amazing thing he had ever seen. He was running back and forth looking at everything, you know? Very eagerly exploring. So by this point, Palace is just like rushed off.
Yeah. Oh, she's looking at everything. Because also, given Ajax being a blabbermouth, she's like, oh, that's the library where the mimic attacked, and that over there. Walking up is, as Ajax walks away, Rampart and Jack walk up, and Rampart's like, well, we thought about bringing ours, but they're a little too young, so it seemed best that we.
It's okay.
We'll see them around.
Very true. You should see a little Zach. He's quite the handful.
Who named?
Rampart like looks like a look of who the fuck do you think named. Actually, it's that look, and then it's immediately a I'm fucking with you look of like, actually that was the name that he had already. We adopted him from
Oh.
with the cult moving out. There were some kids that
Of course.
yeah.
Well, that's lovely. Lovely to hear.
Do we think Ajax found Palace by now?
Jack goes, knowing that kid, probably not. No, Ajax, Palace is a bit energetic. What?
Jack's voice never dropped.
No.
And it's
No.
taking me out.
He was in college with that voice. You think like?
I mean, Jack, you haven't like built a tracker or anything by now, at least to keep track on your ends.
Dude, I do
Ajax
not have the
tried,
kind of tech
Jack
that
took
you
it
have your
off.
hands on. Oh, and that's it.
I know, Jack's the permissive
What?
parent.
Jack. My idea.
Sorry,
Ajax,
say the first thing you said again, because all I heard was Jack and then off in the same sentence.
All right. There's the Thomas selective hearing. I said that Ajax tried to make a tracker. Jack and Rampart probably would have taken it off. They're absolutely enabling her.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, absolutely.
word.
Well, I
And-
imagine Jack would be like this sort of like uncle that riles you up and then is like, I'm gonna do that so I can keep an eye on you.
Yep, pretty much. And Rampart is the always the helping hand, and so has been.
He loves Jack too much to tell him no.
Yeah, pretty much. And as you all sort of stand there, Grayson goes, "It's nice to see everyone. Honey, this is really fun. But do you have like a job to do?"
Yes, I thought I could take 5 minutes away from it. I mean,
Well, no, like hosting the event. You're the president. of
oh
the
right,
university.
she's gonna run off. She's gonna come back and be like, "So great to see you all. We should like grab food or something before I bye." And she misty steps away. You guys won't see her again.
And as she misty steps away, so does Grayson, and you see their daughter Vi like get this like not evil, but just like shit-eating grin as her parents disappear, and she just kind of like looks at Bale, who Bale and Ace is like, it's good to see you / meet you for the first time.
We've met before. I've heard of you.
Well, I was, but like, yeah, I'm gonna go, and she like turns and looks up at Ellie, and
Ellie gives her like an
a
eyebrow
raised
raise.
eyebrow, which then also turns into a bit of a matching grin as they like grab each other's hands and poof.
We
at the
just
same
left
time.
the children by themselves. That's wonderful.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, hang on.
I'm corralling
Palace-
again.
Ajax
I'd
is-
like to
Ajax
add-
is completely off the trail. Palace has circled back around to the two sets of twins.
No,
I'd like
yeah,
to add the two twins are just like staring at Ajax and Bale in awe. You're on our wall at home.
Well, that means we're not strangers then. For sure.
Oh, I know
So-
everything about you, Bill Cowers.
That's not disturbing at all. Here, let's get to the let's head towards the main event here. And he does the classic like sort of put the hand behind the head and like push them forward.
And you said Palace has arrived back, but not Ajax.
Ajax, yeah, probably. Ajax eventually like circles back around to the two sets of twins. It's like, please don't run off like that, and then they go off to the event.
It's fine.
No, you could get lost. This school is huge. What if you end up in the Fury Gale?
What's the Fury Gale?
You do not want to end up in the Fury Gale.
I kind of want to end up in the Fury
The last
Gale.
time I was there, I met a frog.
That's not.
And then the little kids go,
Mercaxor.
No, there's more than just
Yes.
frogs in the Fury Gale. I just don't want you getting hurt.
I know
over here.
there's squirrels. Mom doesn't like
It's-
talking about those.
Oh yeah, there's a reason for that.
there's a reason for that.
Also, like, it's fine. You turned out just fine being here all the time at my age.
That's irrelevant. Okay, just stay
Seems
close to
pretty
me.
relevant to me.
No, let's just go to the event. We're late anyway.
Whatever.
Yes, let's move along.
As you guys make your way to the old dance hall, renovated from your time back at college.
Hey, Bale, they fixed the ceiling.
Finally.
What do you mean, finally? How long did it take them?
A while.
Oh my goodness. They were just... Do you think they had... How many senior proms were held under a, no ceiling? I wonder.
Palace looks up, is like, no, I'd take a skylight, and she like wanders on in.
Yeah.
It's a class reunion. There's like name tags for all the people who aren't like, I mean everyone, but also for those, whether they be kids or like spouses that are being brought along that did not go to the school, like just for their names. There's a punch bowl. There's a stage where I believe Eve would be stepping out.
She's kind of like off to the side, like reading through her note cards and like, that's stupid. I shouldn't say that. I should say something better. Or,
Grayson.
dang it.
Grayson walks up and is like holds her shoulders. You're gonna do fine.
Yeah.
You have written so many fucking speeches.
I mean, yes, but like these people, last time I saw them, I was
Uh-huh.
It's been a while, and I'm nervous.
Yeah, you've fought through those nerves before. Multiple times in this very spot. And he like points to the general room. You can do it again.
Screw these. And she's going to throw the note cards away and then, like, take to the stage.
Okay. Are you...
Oh, gosh. Do you want me to speak?
That's
I
up to
can.
you.
She kind of goes, welcome, everyone. I'm really glad to see a lot of these familiar faces. It's been quite some time for some of you. I just wanted to say a few words about, how far our class has come along. Among us, there are a lot of...
You did not.
I was doing so... Okay. Okay. Among the crowd, I can see so many different people who made so many different impacts on 1,000 planes. I see authors, I see researchers, I see nobles. I cannot tell you how impressed I am with this class, especially considering all of the things we struggled with during our learning of magic. We'll have a few different things on campus. I know some of you are looking to maybe get some students enrolled, so please, by all means, don't just restrict yourself to this hall. Although there's a lot of different food and drink opportunities if you want to have some. But thank you all for being here, and I'm glad to see how the day goes.
The room explodes in applause. And as you step off the stage, this time not as a painting, stands the old, slightly grizzled form of Dr. Rodney Rybeek. Fantastic speech.
Thank you, Dr. Rybeek.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't expecting you to show up.
Well, I felt the need given what your class went through under my supervision, and kind of want to see you in your environment.
Yes. I mean, I guess that would make sense. Yeah, but I believe Bale and Ajax are over here along with their respective families and mine. If you wanted to come, chat with them.
I've heard from Grayson has been telling me such stories of how your daughter's time here has been going.
Yeah, guess I'm what's the word? Commerce repaying a few debts.
Yes.
Yes. My apologies for all of that. I didn't realize how stressful it was to have a constant student in the office.
Mm-hmm. But
at least you weren't related to yours.
True. And a bit of advice. Sometimes those students really know what they're talking about.
Yes, I suppose they do.
Enjoy the party.
I will.
And he walks off. And Bale, as you walk in with your family, saying hello to people, people you haven't seen in a long time, you get a slap on your shoulder. Man, Gowers! Oh, it's good to see you.
Quintilius, old friend, how have things been?
Oh, well, work's never over. Mother says hi.
Good to hear.
Is
she doing well?
Yes, she's doing fantastic. We have just managed to really get a hold on some of the social programs that we're building here in NCO.
And have you received those messages I've sent you about the schematics for and sort of infrastructure for what we've been doing?
Yes, of course, thank you. And we haven't quite been able to start construction on those quite yet, but we are making progress. Actually, we managed to fight off another corporate overlord, but it wasn't even really a fight. We told them to fuck off, and then they did. We've found ourselves at a very fortunate place that we have not been in a very long time.
It's very good to hear. I would say the same, but fortune does seem to follow me more than it does you.
It's one way to put it.
Has he brought anybody with him?
Quintilius?
Yeah.
There is... What?
Is there a flash of green? Please, please, please.
You know what? Fuck it. I was gonna... Yeah. He's
Oh
like,
my gosh.
well, and walking up, flash of green in a full green suit.
Never mind.
So much
not
green.
like full green.
So much green. He's so green.
There's
Like-
too much green to feel blue, bro.
It's like something Loki.
So
it's like
true.
something Loki would wear with like it's a black suit with like green accents. Is Cataris, who walks up and he's like, "Hey, Bale, how you doing?"
Doing well, Cataris. How are you?
Good. You know,
I did have a question that I've never asked you before.
yes.
Are you all still dealing with the were shark problem?
Yes and no. I, tore down Raph's old casino. I thought a water park was a good, nice little fun spot, and, they are really good lifeguards. To be clear.
I mean, it's like
No.
but
They
it's a
get-
preventable
they
disease. They
get-
don't have to be that way.
No. They get full suns off. We're working towards getting their curse removed. But until then, they are well taken care of. Whoever was working with them previously didn't know what the hell they were doing.
Clearly, but that's good to hear, I guess.
And Quintilius goes, "Oh, and Kat and I are getting married.
Oh, quite nice.
Love to see you at the wedding."
Oh, you would? Do you have an invitation? Was that sarcastic?
Oh, in the mail soon. They look at each other with basically the look of, were we supposed to send out invites? I wasn't. Were we supposed to send out invites? No.
I don't accept that as canon. Quintilius would be a bridezilla. He had that down.
No. There's some aspects of it that we need to figure out, but soon.
I'm sure you'll have a wonderful reception.
Your whole family is invited. Though I might say that with the specifics of you, Ace, and the children.
Yes. We don't need a plus 19.
And my mother will love to see you.
Of course, I would love to see her.
And the two of them sort of wander off.
Bale does have something he wants to do outside of the hall,
Okay.
but that would be like a later thing.
Okay.
Just letting you know.
Anything from?
Ajax is catching up with old acquaintances.
Mhm.
This is entirely up to you two, but I kind of imagine all 6 kids ran off.
They're all hanging out in a corner. It's very much the thing of I'm sure we all experienced this as kids, where it's
Yeah.
our parents know each other and therefore we're sort of forced to hang out, and some of them like each other and some of them don't.
My parents did not have any friends.
Really, Palace and
This
Vi,
is true.
Palace and Vi get along pretty damn well. Am I saying her name wrong?
No, you're
Okay.
saying it. No, you're saying it wrong.
Am I?
Yeah.
What is it?
Well, it's Nvidia.
So it's
V.
V.
But it's okay.
V and Palace get along great. The
Pause. You named her
NVIDIA?
Nvidia? Like the
data chip?
software company?
No.
I warned
Like the
you.
hardware company?
I didn't think
Nvidia?
No. There was reasoning behind her name. I did like an hour of research
You're
today
no
about
longer
this
allowed
name.
to make fun
No,
of Jacob
you don't get
Garcia.
to talk. You took my name. I'm so angry at
What
you
the fuck
for
are
it.
you talking about?
I went through an hour and a half of research to find a good name for this child, and I wanted to do Athena because Athena's associated with gray. And guess what Palace means?
I did that like 3 weeks ago,
don't
and I
care.
knew that already.
I don't care. No.
I knew that already.
There's reasoning behind the name. I promise.
But Palace and
She's really good with AI.
No.
She
Well,
knows
look up her
data
name and then look
chips.
up Eve's name, like what they mean.
No.
Palace and V get along great. They're sort of known. Those two and like Ellie, especially since they're like the oldest, they've known each other the longest, and they're also like the troublemakers of the group. The two sets of usually leaving the two sets of twins, just to kind of hang out as those like younger two.
You should have gone and done it anyway and just had Palace and Athena.
Nah. I like my name better.
Corliss, very much is taking this opportunity to try to introduce himself as much as possible. He's seeing this event as sort of like a lot of the other events that Ace has taken him to, and Soul has taken him to. That's the schmoozing of the crowd, what have you. And Carice is just kind of in the corner tinkering with something, sort of using her like just sort of tinkering with something in her bag and making a little toy for the little Escarite children to, not little like 13, but like just like something to like entertain the three of them as the rest of the kids sort of hang out. And Ajax, you get the same update from Cad, the working at the water park. He himself has not heard from Raphael since college. There has been no like further temptation. He did like there was a moment where he had to like sort of confront Raph again when he took down his whole operation in Florida. But pretty much just overall just kind of hanging out. Him and Quintilius have sort of made living in two separate realities work. It's sort of why they're the last of your college class to get married, as it were, because they've kind of had to work through just away stuff.
I'm getting like shunned right now.
I'm judging him.
We're judging.
Also, I said her name wrong. It's Navita. Sorry. There was an extra I in there for no reason. But
But
We're judging.
don't judge.
but
We listen and we judge a lot.
a lot.
Like a lot.
Basically, they're just sort of working through a lot of things, and everything else, like Bale and Eve, you hear about Rampart and Jack and their young adopted kid Zach, and how he's taken quite well to actually tailoring. There's the two of them and Ajax have kind of done this thing where they kind of swap kids for a little bit, and Ajax sort of teaches Zach some of his like silk stuff in a similar way that you taught Palace, and Palace is like officially is being taught how to
Palace is a
ranch.
legitimately good seamstress, but just does not
Right.
like doing it at
Absolutely. And officially she's like learning about like silk roaches and stuff like that. Unofficially they're fucking around, and like Rampart and Jack are trying their best to teach her magic.
Yeah.
And so you guys hear about all of that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Obviously Grayson is Eve's secretary, taking the spot of Helga.
And I think she'd probably be asking about like, so how has it been raising palace, has there been any like hints of?
Oh, yeah, plenty actually. See, the thing about the thing about demons, they're not likely to give up anytime soon. But as long as she keeps trying, I keep fighting her. We've already had the cult, expunged from the castle, so the greater Listrika Valley is roughly safe, from her at least. So, really, we've been doing quite well. I don't know of how much she remembers of those encounters, but I hope it's very little. I've been trying to keep her away from magic and gods and demons and stuff like that. Just gonna end up getting her into trouble, I think.
I think that some of us are a little bit more inclined to those things,
Yeah, I'm
Even
afraid
if
she's
we-
one of those people.
even if we don't quite always want it to be.
Is she like showing any hints of magic, or is she just?
If by showing any hints of magic you mean a competent spellcaster in her own right, then I'd
Oh,
say
she's
yes.
good. Like Rampart.
There's like an explosion in the
Yeah.
background.
She's very good. Like there's something. It's weird because like Ajax, you got most of your powers from all sorts of sources.
Yeah, many sources, and I'd
She
imagine some
has
of them have...
Neither, and has just kind of
She has one.
figured it out.
Well, yeah, neither. But, yeah, no. She's very talented, that one. I just worry that it's going to get her into trouble sometime. But, maybe she'll grow out of it. You know?
Maybe.
Grayson looks over and is like, well, if there's anything that we've learned with V is sometimes you just kind of gotta let them go on their own trail for a little bit.
You notice Ajax getting noticeably upset at that notion? I guess so, but I feel like I just got her, I guess time really flies. I can't believe it's been 25 years already.
Oh, I know.
It's been quite a while, I'd say. But safety on the road is with company, so I guess keeping her all to yourself is
Well, I mean,
helpful for now.
Jack says, what did Rybeek always say?
a few things, mostly...
I'm not giving you 4.0s.
Well, yeah, he did give you 4.0s.
Yeah, but he would
but
never
he
say
would
it.
say it.
He would never
He
admit
would
it
say
to
it.
us. He would just
I'm
do
not
it.
sure if never mind.
Actually, should we be saying that out loud now that you have people who can extort you for 5.0s?
Oh, they
He
don't.
looks to V.
Nobody.
V
Nobody asks.
on the other side of the crowd, you spot Ellie,
Turns to face
V,
us.
and Palace are like very clearly actually it's V, Palace, Ellie, and Karis are in
Carice.
Carice are in a quartet. And they're all like
A quartet? Are they singing?
no,
No, not
damn
again!
it. Not again.
Oh, sorry. I have
You
those sound
watch
bits like
horror as
memorized.
two of them no.
Fall and die.
But their backs are to you, and you can see them all huddled around something, and as someone says something about extortion for 4.0s, V's like head shoots up and like right over the shoulder, like a look of like, what, mom? And like
She gives her like the mom glare,
and like back down.
She's got a good ear.
Yes, she's
bail.
turning out to be a little bit more like me than I hoped.
Yeah, there's a point we can agree on.
Carice, one of the things that she has done that has been more annoying with her sort of mechanical gifts is she has managed to find a way, figure out a way to do like basically the equivalent of throwing your voice, but throwing like an ear. So it's like a mage hand, but it's an invisible like listening device.
She learned how to wiretap.
She learned how to
Ventriloquism.
wiretap, but it is in a small device that she like you looking at these like four people like standing like back to you. Clearly, Carice is like, you can't see it with the naked eye, but you have like
I can tell where it is.
Yeah. You can tell.
I just look down at I look down at her. I look down at her.
Her back's still to you, like acting as though there's nothing wrong going on, but is hearing the deafening quiet.
He looks away.
Are you like letting anyone know?
No.
You like Ace passes you like a knowing glance and kind of a look of like, what are we gonna do? Like it doesn't like they've heard all this before, yeah. But Jack is like, hey, adventure's only as good as the people by your side. Don't get me wrong, me and Rampart have been great, but Palace could learn a thing or two from others.
That, and one thing I found with my daughter is they'll either learn it with your permission or they learn it without. And when they learn it without, they end up in the infirmary multiple times a month.
Well,
blaming you somehow. So.
Oh gosh, I sure hope you're wrong.
Well, if by the looks of it, and she's gonna like look at.
Yeah, they look back over there. One of them's floating.
Yeah, no. So Palace is actively like floating up above the ground as you see clearly. There's a couple things happening. Carice has like these like a singular thruster on one of her on her forehead, because as she's like sort of Mission Impossible style, kind of like one of those like skydiving like air tubes. There's a singular thruster on her forehead, and at the same time, you see Ellie has this like stone in her hand that she's like she's tossed underneath Palace, that's like slowly like doing the rest of the work as V like mystically. What would we say would be V's overall?
V's a warlock.
Oh,
V got into some shit.
Yo,
hell yeah! V's a warlock to fentanyl.
No, V signed a contract behind her mom's back. That's why
V
she's
signed
here.
a contract to cocaine.
You better not tell Ajax that.
It's a good patron, but it's still a patron.
It's a good
Still
patron,
scary.
Cthulhu.
Yeah, Cthulhu.
It is Rick Solly, actually.
Yeah, it's Rick Solly. Rick Solly in two Rick Sollys in a trench coat.
Her magic's like a darker purple than Raph's, though.
Mm-hmm. She just has like a mage hand that's like floating around and is just like slowly working, like trying to make sure Palace stays afloat. And specifically with Ellie and her magic, when Raph died, she sort of became disconnected. So mechanically, she's sort of similar to floating a line with Bale of that like fighter artificer, but she's more of a rogue. And the artificer parts are flavored more as like, instead of things she's built, they're things she's like discovered in her travels and in her like general vibes.
She's got a whole bunch of ancient
She's using it with the children.
items.
Yes. Well, she has studied these for decades, so she knows which ones are safe. The ones that aren't even on
The
her
one she's using
person
right now is not.
Yeah, the one she's using right now might kill her.
Might
but
be
it's
a bomb.
But you see as Palace lifts up into the sky, again, this sort of skydiver's style. How does Ajax react?
By going, no, running over there. Get down from there. You're gonna fall.
It's fine.
No,
Dad.
it's not.
It's fine.
Oh, I'm not your dad.
Yeah, no, she says it as like sarcastic,
Oh,
like
that's a good
dad. And as soon as you run up, Carice and V, not knowing you all that well, immediately stop what they're doing and are like, nothing.
And she falls.
No, Ellie's object is still like keeping her afloat, but she like tumbles. She's like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey guys, what the hell?" And like as she like slowly floats back down, and Ellie like reaches her hand out, and this small stone that's been emitting this like slight sort of tornado effect whips back into her hand. And
See, I told you that could have been dangerous.
it's fine.
No, you almost fell. Then what would have happened? You would have ended up in the infirmary.
Okay. Did you not wind up in the infirmary while you were here?
Actually, hang on, did I?
Yes,
You-
we did because we all got knocked out.
Oh yes, you did.
Shit, yeah, that was
We
true.
got
'Cause I
licked.
We did get licked.
We did get like.
That
It's
counts.
because I got kidnapped by an interdimensional space frog who conquered the.
Yes, yeah, Mergaxor. Y'all beat him. He's gone.
True, but I don't want you to have to go through the same things we did. I wanted to give you a good life, a peaceful one where you didn't have to worry about all this.
Ajax.
Palace.
It is peaceful. And I do love it. And I love you. God, it's boring.
Eve's gonna walk over and like obviously Eve's a little bit more mature now, but she kind of walks over like, straightening her clothes and like brushing dust off. But as she walks by, you can see she's got like a look in her eye that you're
got
like,
a
"Oh
plan."
no, she's about to say something."
Yeah. It doesn't matter. It's safe. It's where.
Palace, is it?
Yeah.
I understand that you have some sort of magic capabilities of some sort.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like, real quick. She with one eye squinted, like snaps, and a firebolt, like by the time it goes to the center of the room and fades before it does anything, but it's just kind of like a quick firework.
I can do that too. She snaps, a letter appears floating in front of her.
Takes it. What is it?
It's a letter of admission.
Eve, you. Palace, you.
Of course, you need to talk with your brother about logistics of how you're getting here, and we've gotten a little bit stricter on people who might be in the warlock realm of like.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay,
No.
cool.
No, I learned all of this. I mean, it's all good.
Does that mean I'm. Palace, the truth is. I've spent so much time worrying for your safety. Talking about how I didn't want this for you. Because I didn't want to lose you. I've spent so long raising you. I'd be afraid of what my life looks like without it, but I know when I was here, I wouldn't have wanted that either. So, if this is what you want to do, then I won't stop you.
She looks taken aback, as literally like expecting to be yelled at, was slightly yelled at, and now all of a sudden has a free pass to go to this university. And it's just like, yeah, I think this is what I want to do.
Oh, and she like looks at the letter. She snaps. There's a new thing about like students are not allowed in Fairy Gale. Sorry, forgot to publish the draft, but it's there.
Just don't go there.
Okay. With that, I know it's not in the letter, but he pulls out, like a set of hand mirrors, and is like, in touch with your brother?
I mean, like, I'm gonna have to get some things, but yeah.
Well, of course not now, but so you have them.
I thank you. And Ellie sort of steps forward and is like, I'm sure my sister would say the same thing, but given her position, she's a little up in the sky. And she like gives you a look of like, just like, this is just like her sort of like elbowing you a little bit.
I'll put you up in the sky.
Through the Safety Net Foundation. Like looking at Bale as like a look of like both permission and like just acknowledgement.
Yeah, sure. You're the
I can certainly keep an eye on her. We'll meet once a week, as we have with all of our scholars. I'll keep as close of an eye as I can, and the leash will be as long as she wants.
Okay.
Palace like takes all this in, that like very like all of a sudden discussions are being had
Networking.
and, yeah.
No.
And she's just like she like very gingerly like folds back up the letter, puts it back in the envelope, like very carefully, clearly like gingerly being like caring for this item, and like carefully sticks it in her back pocket and is like and she just like leaps into a hug for Ajax. It's just thank you. I'll do good. I'll be safe. I promise.
Okay, that's good.
And then V looks at you, Ajax, and is like, I'll keep an eye on her too. It'll be fine.
I appreciate that a lot.
And Eve, you, like that, like that was really sweet for Ajax. For you, Eve, it's like
It's Tuesday.
No, it's a don't you fucking get
You
her
keep
in
your eye
trouble.
off her, yeah. Your eye is a dangerous one.
And
She's got like a demon eye.
It's the eye of Sauron.
it's the eye of.
Keeps her scrying orb on her.
It would be the eye of Raphael, technically, but and
Raphael doesn't know shit about rings, bro.
he didn't know shit about tree.
I know a lot about trees.
I know a lot about tree, and she's like, "Yeah, I'll be plenty careful. It'll be great. It'll be, yeah." V goes, "Well, are you okay with me taking her on a tour?"
As long as no mimics break out in the library.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be all right.
All right.
She gives a look to you, Eve, and your daughter is a lot of things. Troublemaker is at the top of that list, but right underneath that list is she has the same burning fire of kindness that you have and Grayson has. And as she makes eye contact with you, there's a look of, I got it. Like all of a sudden, like walls broken down. The like we're no longer president and student, no longer troublemaker and disciplinary. It is mother to daughter.
Yeah.
I got it. And she like grabs Palace's shoulders.
As they're disappearing, Ajax immediately breaks down. I'm going to miss her so much.
Ajax, we have like family weekends and stuff, and also you can come stay in my guest room.
And
I live on
also,
campus.
You can call her as much as you want with the mirrors.
I know. It's just. It was nice to have her home, is all.
You won't be by yourself though. Rampart like comes by and like pats you on the back, and Jack is like, yeah, and besides, you know, you're an empty nester, and we would love the babysitting.
What?
For Zach.
Oh,
for a
Yeah.
little one.
Of course. I can do that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And well, is there any other conversations? Any other?
I don't think so.
No, really. I had a thing, but it's not.
No, go
It's
ahead.
nothing.
You wanted to show the kids the lab, yeah?
Nah, well, kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of. So there's a concept in the Prismari of like your masterwork, like your final project.
Yes. Oh, your thesis.
Yeah, your thesis work. And so I think at the end of the party, Bale takes at least Carice. He tries to get Corliss. I don't know if Corliss comes, but he, Carice, and Ace all head over, actually to the edge of the Fury Gale. And he sort of says to Carice, like, it may not be my lab, but since it's closed on campus grounds, but
I'll quickly, sort of yes-anding you.
mhm.
The event.
Yeah.
Itself sort of moves from the dance hall to the outside of the Fury Gale, as sort of a like. Everyone's like, "Oh yeah, you guys remember that fall ball? Oh yeah." And you get a lot of looks, specifically from Quintilius, that are like, "I can tell your kids a story that you don't want them to hear at all," but no one actually ever brings up the fact that you got alcohol poisoning. Technically, yeah, at this spot. But so everyone has sort of moved into this spot as you continue. Chorus is still fucking off somewhere. He just because the party's here does not mean he loves you dearly, but he is interested in other
He's around
things.
somewhere.
Yeah.
But Bill sort of takes them to like a little bit more of like a private part of the thing and does like a whistle call of some kind. And actually, it's kind of funny. Imagining it's not like he's not like putting in his hands in his mouth to whistle. It's like a part of his arm is this whistle that like makes a very distinct noise. And from the Fury Gale comes bounding up this little like robotic metal dog with like it's like a bulldog sort of thing with like big ass like square chin and this stuff. It's like, Argus, good to see you. Good to see you, little guy. You like gives him a pet and stuff like that. Keeping the Fury Gale as safe as we can, I assume.
His head like tilts like a dog, and you see like a paw just raise and like a cartoony salute.
Yeah. Bale's just like, Carice, I wanted to show you Argus here because well, he's my masterwork. He's my thesis for what I wanted, and I always wanted to catch lightning in a bottle, or sort of freeze those explosive moments into something that could be viewed for all. But the more I grew, and the more I thought about things and experienced life, I think I realized there's more to life than that. There's something unique about it. There's something special. And so Argus is, well, he is a robot, and he is a dog that sort of keeps watch over the Fury Gale. He is alive in ways that other things are not. He lives a simple life. You will do great, great things, no matter where you end up. Whether you do them in Strixhaven, and you create a wonderful thesis project, eventually it won't be your masterwork anymore. You and everyone in our family we're reaching for our next goal. We never leave one masterwork. Because doing one good thing, doing as much as you can in one moment, does not mean that you get to give up a month from now when you've recovered. So, August was my masterwork here, but clearly I've done a lot more good since then.
Your daughter sort of gets down, like one would interacting with the dog, and like pats him on the head, like, "Hi, Argus." She like looks up at you. You've built a lot here, Dad.
I have.
I see a lot of really good supports.
But they wouldn't be here without the supports that I had.
I know.
The people.
And it would be my honor to build up for the next generation.
Whatever you decide to do will be perfectly fine with me. As long as you're doing something. He picks her up into a hug, and they go.
Oh.
Argus bounds back into the woods, sort of, and there's like a weird, like, demon deer creature, and then Argus's jaw unhinges and grows double the size and eats it whole. And then he leaves.
Eve's watching, and would she like be aware?
She has no idea that Argus exists.
She like mutters to Grayson.
You know what?
Remind me to do an inventory.
We'll take it. We'll take it. Maybe I'll call that fuck-ass dragon and see what.
Never call the dragon.
Okay.
Never call the dragon.
Never. Well, maybe Jack can do a pass of the Fury Gale and see what we can find.
She's gonna shake her head and just lean on his shoulder.
And as sort of you all are talking at this party, is Ajax doing anything in addition?
I was just kind of assuming he was watching this as well.
Yep. You all hear from like the center, like sort of like a wedding, just a tick 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 tick, like fork on some sort of champagne glass. And it's my stomach. Holy shit.
You hear
You're growling. Argus has come.
Rosie is back.
Rosie's back. It is
A mimic is growling.
no. Dr. Rybeek, who
Why is
looks
this fuck ass still here?
looks out at all of you and says, "I hope that all you old folks have time for an even older one to speak."
Tomatoes. Kidding.
He's polymorphed. He's a cricket now.
He's a stick bug.
Yes.
I know that being here brings back probably memories, good and bad. And I hope that the good ones outweigh the bad. And I hope that the adventures you are all on have good people with them. And I hope that you have tried your best to set up the world so that the next generation's adventures are as exciting, though hopefully less dangerous. I myself never had children. And to some extent, I would not have considered you students as my children. I was your teacher, your mentor, as best as I could. But in many ways, I tried to protect you. And in many ways, he looks around at specifically you three. I failed. And so, taking one last piece of advice from me to you is, let's try your best with what you have. And if that not be enough, looks directly at Eve, start handing out full potatoes. V and now Palace both look at you and are like, what? Thank you all for coming. It's fantastic to see you all again. I hope your lives continue to treat you kindly. Have a good night. He walks away. Quintilius steps up. I'm assuming the three of you are sort of nearby each other.
Mm-hmm.
Quintilius walks up. It's like, when I saw you three at that orientation, I thought a lot of things. Firstly, there goes the two people responsible for my mother's disappearance and an actual demon. And then I got to know you. You got to know me, with a smarmy grin. And threw spells at each other, raced frogs. You saved me from a contract. And my city. Had I known then that would lead us here, I certainly wouldn't have been babbling on about a fake ancestor and how I would one day be ruling the school. And, I certainly would have let Wildemire take off a lot sooner.
I've seen many timelines. I've actually been the reason behind my own death. I've watched myself take over worlds. And since then, I've gotten glimpses of what I have become in other multiverses. And if you were to ask me if I would change any of how any of us came upon each other, I wouldn't. Because this timeline, as much as it was rough at times, it was mine. It tailored fit.
The way things happened was turbulent and full of strife. But it was our strife, our troubles. The reason any of us are still here is because we found each other in these ways. So, I'll always take boastful, lying Quintilius talking about a random person in a picture like it's his ancestor over any alternative.
I never found out what that man's real name was.
I don't even think he was labeled in the picture.
Ajax doesn't have anything in particular to say.
Well, despite our differences, both me and my better half, Cataris, walks up. I'd like to thank you, all three of you, for everything you did and continue to do. It is far more than I had any right to have.
I'd say that goes for a lot of us.
Now, I believe myself and Cad's time here is a bit short. I need to be getting back. We're working on more of the rebuilding process. We're naming the square where the three of you had your showdown with your vile counterpart. Calling it a square of harmony, where three heroes entirely out of tempo synced up for but a moment, just when we needed it. So thank you.
Of course.
And I will tell Mother you say hello.
Good.
Oh, and Gowers.
Yes.
Who was it that won our duel here?
Jack?
No, Jack wasn't here yet.
Oh, that one. That one was me.
Was it really?
I thought so.
The world may never know.
The world may never know. But at the ball, Jack won because he crushed us both like a meteor.
Walking away with Cat. And as you all sort of mingle and talk, you hear a growl, mechanical growl.
No.
It's another mimic.
A robotic growl.
No.
Oh.
As Argus comes bounding out of the woods, a small, police, siren on his head, going around in circles, walking up to Eve and Bale, and is just like, on in his where his eyes are, morph into the silhouette of a witch on a broomstick, and you hear from the Fury Gale as tumbling out stands forth the hag, and looking at all of you, all this chaotic magic has been feeding me for decades. You are all going to, and then boom, firebolt from Palace as all of the both shit. Hold on, I need to remember. Carice and Corliss both slap something on their wrists, and two robotic drones land directly in front of the hag, backing up Argus as Palace sort of moves forward, and V poofs directly in their hands, swirling with this green electric energy. Or did you say purple?
Dark purple.
Dark purple like lightning sparking from her fingers as Ellie walks up and heads to the back with a massive bow staff flipping around with a massive red crystal on the end, and you all watch. I'm sure eventually also get involved, but you all watch as the kids are the first line of defense against a threat to campus.
They're a little too much like us for my liking.
Yeah, I mean, where did Corliss come from? He was still in the hall last I
Should
thought,
we
but...
stop them, take care of it ourselves?
No.
Well, let's see if they need help.
Oh, am I the Rybeak now?
Well, no, because we are,
Well, if you don't want to be, you can just...
I'm technically in the fight because my dog is there.
Well,
That counts.
okay, So now what?
But they've got it.
As the kids begin their next adventure up against this hag,
This particular group assembled at once, their first adventure.
A new party has been formed, a new cohort, a new class, and as we zoom away into the multi-islanded campus of Strixhaven floating in the void, the camera zooms out, first zooming out into this void, and you hear as the camera at warp speed quickly travels past the crystal containing Gax's soul, still screaming out into the void, and we end on a shot of this massive tree of stars as the next group of heroes have taken their next steps in defending it. And that's where we'll leave it.
Did we level up?
Did we level up?
You leveled up so many times. Technically, during the event.
Technically 25 times.
Yeah,
so we're level 26
Technically,
now.
during this session, you guys definitely leveled up.
This has been wonderful.
Truly. It is worse.
It is better.
I'm just kidding.
Truly, it is better.
But
True.
It's not over.
It is not. I am stepping down as DM.
he got ousted
I got ousted.
We voted him out.
We
It was a
voted him out.
violent.
You
coup.
missed my Among Us joke
of the
earlier.
island. What?
I'll explain in a bit. It's okay.
Fuck you.
And passing on the DMing seat to Liv. But I will be playing. I'll be there.
I'm really scared. I'm gonna reap what I sow.
Hey, I already got some payback during this session.
But yeah, come back in the fall.
Come back in the fall. And though this is not goodbye from us, it is goodbye for Ajax and Eve and Bale as they and their children go on adventures of their own.
So,
And with that, we say the same thing we say every time.
Mm-hmm.
bye.
Bye.